Hey, what is up, everybody? Steviebreech coming to you another pay-per-view prediction video. In this pay-per-view prediction video, we're running on TNA Lockdown. When is pay-per-view? The pay-per-view's tonight. I know a lot of you guys are surprised. TNA sneaks one on us once a month, and I think every time they come up, everybody has no idea they're coming. But we're just gonna do it. TNA Lockdown is one of the best pay-per-views that TNA does for the main feature that has the steel cage wrapped all the way around it. In my opinion, when I watch this show, I sort of get sick and tired of seeing the cage there by the time that the main event rolls around. You know, the main feud night, which you really, came to see. In my opinion, they should just use the cage for big matches such as the main events and maybe a major feud, maybe the title matches. I don't think really the undercard needs to have it because honestly, by the time that main event rolls around, you're just tired of seeing it. The guys don't use it, in all the matches, so it really just doesn't come into play at all. But we're just gonna be running them down. There's a lot of matches on this card that just really don't matter. That you're just questioning why they're still on the card or why feuds are still going. But let's just start with this four-way tag match. We got Inc. going up against Crimson and Steiner, Jordan and Young against Magnus and Williams. I'm just gonna stick with the main people in this match that are a real tag team. Those are the guys that I want to see get pushed in Inc. I think they deserve it more than anybody else. They're honestly a good tag team. Shannon Moore is a great performer, and I like to see him get pushed up, even though he's a part of the Waffle House Shooters. He's the one guy that doesn't run his mouth and cause problems. So, Inc. I'm picking you guys to win. Then we have a X Division escape match. I honestly have no idea what the escape part of the match is. I guess it's gonna be the first guy to escape from the cage. I don't think they're gonna bring out the domed cage where it wouldn't make sense for them to set up two different styles of cages for the X Division match. But for whatever this is, you got both members of the Young Bucks. You got Suicide, Robbie E, Chris Sabin. You got Jay Lethal, Amazing Red, and Brian Kendrick. Honestly, there's a few guys on this that I didn't even know were still in TNA anymore. I haven't seen Amazing Red or Brian Kendrick in the longest time, but Jay Lethal is the guy I'm gonna pick. I honestly love this guy. Never wanted the Black Machismo thing to end. The thing with him and Ric Flair was awesome. It's one of the best things TNA's ever done. It's one of the best matches that Lethal's ever had, and it seems like for some reason that match shines so well that they punished him for some reason that he hasn't got anything since. But hopefully he can get started back up and hopefully get this X Division off the ground and get the one thing that a lot of people really care about in TNA to matter again. So Jay Lethal for the win in the X Division escape match. Lockdown cage match. You got the Pope versus Samoa Joe. I'm picking the Pope for the one reason that I don't think TNA's ever gonna push Samoa Joe again for any reason. He's honestly one of the main performers that a lot of people love to see, but TNA just can't get that in their head. So for that reason, I'm picking the Pope. You got Hernandez and Matt Morgan in the feud that will never end. Um, Hernandez is the one guy that they want to push after going down there to Mexico, but I think Matt Morgan's gonna be the guy to get it. I think Morgan's the better performer of the guys, and I honestly hope that he's the guy that gets to push in TNA. WWE really dropped the ball on that guy, and just hope he can get going in TNA back up. Some of the matches he had when he was in the main event a couple months back were great. So then we go on to our what is this? It's a hair versus title match. Mickey James versus Madison Rain for the Knockouts title. There's no way in the world Mickey James is losing her hair. I just don't see it. Mickey James can finally get her hands on the Knockouts title for the first time, I believe. This should be a great match. There's no way in the world I don't see this not cashing in being worth the money of the pay-per-view. So pick Mickey James to win that one. We get Jeff Jarrett against Kurt Angle. Hopefully Kurt Angle just beats the crap out of Jeff Jarrett. I think that's what everybody wants to see. Probably not what we're gonna get for some reason. Jarrett's always putting himself over, and it just continues on the feud from there. But we're gonna go with Angle to win. Team Angle on this side. Then we have Immortal versus Fortune in a feud that just has no matter. So if you know what, in my sort of way of sort of putting my foot down against the crap in TNA, I'm not even picking a winner in this match. No, I'm not even gonna play along. Then we have the TNA title match. This is the main event here. We have Anderson against the champion Sting against Rob Van Dam. We have a three-way. I honestly am hoping that they're going to put over Mr. Anderson. I loved it when he had the title. He's the one guy in TNA that I would pay to see today. He's my favorite performer over there. I think he's great in the ring. I think he's great on the mic. His first TNA title was stripped away from him for, just mainly for reasons they wanted to put the title back on Hardy, which looking back now, was a horrible decision. I think that he deserves it. Sting's not known for long title runs in TNA. So for that reason, that's the reason why I'm going to pick Mr. Anderson. I think he's the guy that can carry the ball for TNA, and hopefully that's the match that can really put this pay-per-view over. I know that Eric Bischoff came out about Victory Road, and he really ripped Jeff Hardy a new one because he said that pay-per-view was great all the way up to the end, and it was the main event that killed it. So I know these three guys, they're the three best performers that TNA has. I think that they could be the guys that come out there and save it. Hopefully tonight, if this pay-per-view is worth a dime, I will come on and give you my thoughts on the pay-per-view after I check it out, and we'll go from there. So all in all, anybody else who's got any prediction videos, throw them up on there, video response it, and leave some comments down in the box. Give me all your thoughts on Immortal vs. Fortune. Let me know if you really even care about it. So, till then, see you later.